Alright, folks. I'm going to be playing some war games tonight, but I also have up on the side monitor CNN's broadcast of the State of the Union. It's a fanfare for American politics normally. Um, but I figure, given that I usually do a lot of political stuff and I like covering politics, it might be fun to listen in and play a war game while this is going on. I expect absolutely nothing to come out of this. I expect it to be a big piece of shit. I expect to see more continuing to abrogate on doing anything about Epstein. Um, I hate that part of modern politics that we're just like. There's a common ploy to be like, oh, the last administration didn't talk anything about it, but I. So what if the last people didn't do it? The four people who are making the push now to cover the Epstein stuff didn't have all the opportunity and leverage they did until now. Initially, because the administration last time wasn't going to do anything about it. And the administration that came into power said they were going to do something about it. So these four people were super passionate, expecting things to happen because the government told them they were going to see things happen. So all the arguments about, well, Biden didn't do it. Why would Trump? It's like, because Trump said he was going to, because it was about making Biden look bad, not, covering for pedo friends like the Trump president has apparently, which is just fucking wild. That shouldn't be a thing. We shouldn't live in an era like that. So just don't mind me going a little off the script. I have no personal opinion about partisan politics. That would be illegal technically. But I have all the negativity in the world uh, for this bullshit that's about to break down. Um, I just I'm very passionate about saying something. And yeah, so I'm gonna play war games. I'm gonna try to keep my mind. Yeah, so we're just gonna play a war game. We're gonna get my mind onto politics, onto the bullshit of modern day life. The fact that DC is a hellhole that doesn't live in reality like the rest of us do. I'm gonna play a war game. Well, I'm now trying to cope with that reality. It's so ridiculous looking at this ostentatious piece of shit. Look at all the people gathered. Look, they're all very eager. They're gonna shake the president's hand. It's such a pleasure. Sorry, It feels like unnecessary amounts of fanfare. The State of the Union is a common part of American democracy. It's a part of how our country operates. Oh, I'm playing Woo again. Okay. Well, that's a nice little tree. Okay. But man, I can't help it if I feel like presentation doesn't mean shit.
喂?
Because it doesn't. It doesn't mean shit. It's A lot of self-aggrandizing bullcrap that we're gonna hear. And we're just supposed to pretend that we're okay with it, you know? Like, that this isn't, you know, psychotic. I don't know how that copes with the rest of you. It doesn't cope well with me.
什么？
I tend to be someone who keeps my mouth shut. On politics, typically, I try not to say my piece, because my piece is not a lot of nice things. It's typically me being very blunt and rude and direct and thinking there's a lot of horseshit. It's the horseshit in gaming. I thought about maybe playing MLP's Equestria War, because, you know, horseshit. Meme. Be funny. Laugh more. Anyway, I decided against it the last second because I was just like, I don't feel like I'm in the right head state for Pony Wargame. I feel like I'm not nauseated, but I can't say that I'm content with the way reality is. I don't think anyone would be. I think it's a hellhole of a reality. And we're just sort of told to be content about it, and that's hard to do. Who's going to be content about the way the country is right now? It's bad enough the economy sucks for the average person, still. But the fact that, like, we still have, like, wealthy pedos out there just getting as they want.
什么?
It bothers me to my core.
何种命令？遵命。
Oh, I walled myself. Oh, that's bad.
行.
Okay, I need to quickly do this.
建筑工.
And I need you to come do this.
建筑工.
Make the benefit of that.
粮草征收人. 好. 遵命.
We need to figure out where the other boar is.
何种命令？什么？
正确.
That's not working, so we're just gonna go over here and do this. Oh, this map sucks. I don't like it. Oh, hey, I found my other ship. That's good.
喂，遵命。伐木工。
什么？行，好，行。
I was trying to find the boar. There should be another boar. There should be. Oh, he's there. Oh, well, I went the wrong
准
direction.
备就绪。遵命。
Put a house there.
建筑工。
什么？准备就绪。何种命令？伐木工，粮草征收人。
何种命令？伐木工，粮草征收人。
Okay, cool.
什么？猎人。
什么？准备就绪。
何种命令？行。
You just send her back.
为正确。好。建筑工。
喂，准备就绪。行。什么？正确。猎人。准备就绪。粮草征收人。
粮草征收人。
Okay, just enough food. I'm gonna see if I can put OBS over here and not block the screen. It didn't. Okay, good.
喂，
猎人。遵命，伐木工。
正确。伐木工。伐木工。何种命令？伐木工。伐木工。
准备就绪。
伐木工。伐木工。伐木工。喂，伐木工。
什么？
伐木工。什么？伐木工。何种命令？伐木工。
And drop them in. Military production and docks provide food.
准备就绪。
We're gonna come down here and build a barracks.
建筑工。
为
And then you guys
粮
all
草
go
征
to
收
that.
人。粮草征收
什么？
人。
伐木工？伐木工。
All right.
准备就绪。
Oh, did I steal pigs? Ooh, cool. Oh, come try to come over here.
何种命令？伐木工。矿工。准备就绪。行。伐木工。矿工。喂。伐木工。伐木工。
Okay.
什么？建筑工。
Over here. Some over there. Wood.
何种命令？
And this one depletes. They're gonna
Wait.
do that.
建筑工。
Go ahead and build that.
何种命令？建筑工。准备就绪。建筑工。为
建筑工。猎人。
Okay. Let's go ahead and get these separated and we'll do that. Yeah, just doing some damage as much as we can.
准备就绪。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。 什么？好。
So the city
正
union's
确
supposed to start at 9 o'clock tonight.
建筑工。何种命令？建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。
I'm behind on things here, even though I've got the things going. Can you find any more? No.
什么？遵命。
Let's go ahead and put down
建筑工。
that, and we'll put down another barracks.
建筑工。何种命令？
什么
Okay.
猎人？
准
This
备
is
就绪。猎
stupid.
人。
Please don't do
Wait.
this.
猎人。
准备就绪。
猎人。猎人。猎人。何种命令？建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。准备就绪。什么？
建筑工。行。猎人。
Those people
Wait.
on that.
正确。
The
伐木工。
trees.
何种命令？什么？喂，准备就绪。 建筑工，
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I mean, we're probably still not first to Castle Age. He's definitely probably ahead of me, but at least we got it.
何种命令？建筑工，
Well, it just gives a bulk 55 food.
喂，
That's crazy.
建筑工，什么？
猎人，建筑工，
I wasn't expecting that. That's why I said that's crazy. We've got 10 on farming. Let's rotate the berries down there. Get the one on that. We still got the gold over there. I'm gonna go ahead and build, since I already had a bunch of boys.
什么？何种命令？建筑工，什么？
建筑工，准备就绪。
建筑工，
何种命令？
Oh, God.
遵命。好，
Okay, they got an army over here.
建筑工，
Fear of a million. I guess I'll go build some...
喂，
行，
Holy
正确，
shit, they're
准备就绪。
attacking!
准备就绪。
遵命，粮
stay
草
on that.
征收人。
准备就绪。
好，
是。
何种命令？
好，正确。好，行，正确，正确。
什么？
进攻，
喂，
作战，攻击，进攻，
准备就绪。
遵命。行。
何种命令？作战，什么是攻击？
何种命令？
准备就绪。何种命令？
喂，
No.
正确。建筑
Do
工，
that with a safe one.
什么？
好，建筑工，行，正确。遵命，
准备就绪。攻击。何种命令？
粮草征收人。什么？
好，遵命。为正确。什么？
建筑工，
准备就绪。
农夫，何种
农
命令
好？。何种
遵
命令
命？。建筑工，准备就绪。
为
喂，建筑工，
什么？是。何种命令？准备就绪。作战。何种命令？准备作战。何种命令？进攻是准备就绪。作战。什么？攻击。何种命令？是。进攻。准备就绪。什么？是。准备就绪。好。
Okay, we won the battle. Oh my god. Holy shit, we won the battle. Okay, you guys go there. You guys go there.
什么？
什么？
Uh-huh. Yeah, I need you guys to mine stone over here.
建筑工，
Uh-huh.
喂，建筑工，
准备
Yep,
就
I
绪。
know we're out of wood.
行，伐木
Right
工，
over there.
何种命令？行。
He went for a big strike on me
什
before,
么？
which I think makes
何种命令
sense.？
建筑工，
何种命令？正确。
I think it makes
好。
sense, a lot of sense, unfortunately, to beat my ass on that.
建筑工。
准备就绪，遵命，行。攻击，进攻。何种命令？好。
I mean, we were able to rectify the situation.
为伐木
Go
工
on the trees, boys.
何种命令？
什么命？
Ah, why are you charging up the hill? You were on
Zombie.
defensive, guys. Come on.
准备就绪。
Yeah, you guys
何
do
种
that.
什么？好。何种命令？遵命。
什么？好，
Okay, I don't know why these people all suicide dived. It's really
Hao.
infuriating.
遵命。正确。遵命。
准备就绪。是。攻击。什么？好。作战。是。
准备就绪。
建筑
Go ahead and
工
put that there.
何种命令？什么？行。好。准备就绪。进攻。作战。何种命令？攻击。进攻。什么？准备就绪。行。
Come back.
什么？好。
Yeah.
什么？好。
Okay, now we're gonna build a real gate.
建筑工。
And continue building palisades
建筑工。
that way. Yep.
为什么？正确。
And we'll do this.
建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工
Yep.
建筑工建筑工建筑工
何种命令？建筑工。
Okay.
准备就绪。建筑工。建筑工。什么？建筑工。喂，建筑工。准备就绪。好。建筑工。
准备就绪。好。
Go ahead, you bastards.
何种命令？什么？遵命。好。作战。行。好。攻击。何种命令？准备就绪。
Relying on that pack tactics mentality.
何种命令？
So we got the advantage. We'll maintain it. And pick up arson on that there. Actually, we could divvy up arson that way, and then. And then pick up that up.
什么？
Alright, cool. You guys are done. I need you guys to get
建
that.
筑工
何种
You
命令？
guys are done. Cool.
Sim.
We're gonna come down here and we're gonna build fuck you
建筑
castle
建筑
there.
工。
准备就绪。攻击。
Yep.
喂，
Um
正确。建
over
筑工。
there.
准备就绪。遵命。建
And
筑
you're
工。
there.
准备就绪何种命令？
行。建筑工。何种命令？喂，
准备就绪什么？行，建筑工
什么？行。
Guys, come
准备
on.
就绪。行。何种命令？好。行。什么？是。何种命令？进攻。什么？好。行。遵命。
Come on.
作战。行。
Please.
进攻。是。
何种命令？
什么？遵命。遵命。
准备就绪为
正确。
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
好。建筑
Go and
工。
put that there. You built me my elite skirmishers. Cool. We'll pick up that and armor.
准备就绪。好。 作战。
喂，
正确。建筑工。何种命令？遵命。行。建筑工。
Do that. Uh-huh.
什么
Yeah.？
遵命。
We'll go over here.
攻击。
I don't really want to go up the hill. I want to make sure they don't have stuff. Okay, we want that. Pick that up. I'm okay staying in the castle age for a little longer.
建筑工，
Guarantee my food stuff.
何种命令？建筑工，
何种命令？
We found the stone mine. We love it there.
什么？
Yeah, we'll go ahead and build. Like,
建筑工。建筑工。
put those guys in there.
什么？
伐木工。
Let's do that with these guys. Get more lumber going.
准备就绪。
Okay, they fully have done that. Okay,
Hảo.
we'll come this way.
行。好。
Yep,
准备就绪。
什么？行。
and we're
遵
coming
命。
underneath. Okay.
准备就绪。遵命。是。何种命令？作战。好。什么？攻击。
Stay patrolling.
准备就绪。
准备就绪。
遵命。
何种命令？好。
什么？
好。
准备就绪。进攻。
It's fine.
什么？
喂。什么？遵命。伐木工。
准备就绪。什么？好。作战。何种命令？是。攻击。进攻。什么？准备就绪。何种命令？进攻。什么？
何种命令
正确？
为
好。准备就绪。攻击。何种攻击？准备就绪。进攻。什么？是。攻击。遵命。
Good job, boys.
什么？矿工。
Okay.
何种命令？建筑工。喂，建筑工。准备就绪。
We're almost there. Cool.
准备就绪。
好。
Yeah, I don't live quarter for their people.
何种命令？
This is brutal war here, right here. We gotta win.
喂，何种命令？农夫。遵命。建筑工。什么？
什么？正确。
All right.
建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。何种命令？建筑工。
Over
喂
there.，
建筑工。
Okay. I'm gonna send those people over there. You're researching. Send those people to chop over there. I need food badly. I need wood badly.
准备就绪。
准备就绪。
We'll go ahead and put a second
建
cast
筑工。
over there.
建筑工。
Just verify that there's nothing over there. Oh, there is.
何种命令？好，行。进攻。作战。好，遵命。准备就绪。行，是。
何种命令？
何种命令？作战。
喂，
行为
遵命。什么正确？
From there.
准备就绪。喂，
遵命。准备就绪，修理工。
什么？何种命令？
修理工。好。
什么？行，准备就绪。
什么？正确。
什么是？好，遵命。
何种命令？修理工。
何种命令？行，好。
何种命令？
Yeah.
建筑工。
There we go.
准备就绪。 建筑工，
为建筑工，何种命令？
为建筑工，
准备就绪。建筑工，为正确。建筑工，
何种命令？好，正确。建筑工
Do that.
何种命令？
什么？
矿工，
Just have these people excavate all this shit. Go ahead and do that. You can pick that up, and we'll build another 5 villagers.
准备就绪。什么？何种命令？行
Oh,
什
hey,
么命？
they built something over there.
好。
Cool.
准备就绪，攻击，进攻。行，
什么？
准备就绪。
为
好，何种命令？
什么？遵命，作战。何种命令？准备就绪。什么？进攻。
为遵命。
Going hard on it. I don't know if I can take this. I can take this assault. So who are they playing? They're playing the Lithuanians, right? The Lithuanians have the bonus. I don't have the supplies to build back an army. That's my issue, because I don't have a lot of wood. Each town center gets them 100 food. Okay, that's a kind of interesting incentive to build them. They didn't really build those. Each garrison gives +1 attack up to 4. So their boys can hit for, what, 22? They have 1 additional. If they don't have... do they get, blast furnace at the end? They don't. So they got 2, and then they have 3 more relics. They can hit for a total of 20? Pre-armor? That's fucking brutal. Let me see. Okay, they chase.
准备就绪。
遵命。
You can take out the damn ram.
Sure.
You can. Yeah, no, okay. We're done. We understand. Sometimes it's not meant to be. We just don't win. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with losing. As long as we understand we're losing. Oh. Ugh. Let's see. I want to try maybe a scenario. I feel like I'm at that weird crux point where, like, moderate games are too easy for me. Hard games are too hard. And I don't know the fundamental distinction in my own skill level to learn yet. I feel like I'm just bad at understanding the threat of cavalry. I should have pivoted earlier. When they were building knights, that should have been my warning sign to go to spearmen a lot more and heavier. Get off gold. I'll try one more. And the hit is stunning. So these guys are elephants and infantry, if I recall. The Malai are going to be infantry. Camel and gunpowder. Oh, the fuck? Okay. Oh, this is a weird trade one. Oh, the villagers are cheaper. That's right. Oh, gunpowder units. Man. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, we'll try.
Namaste. Nirmata.
मैं तैयार हूँ।
Nirmata.
Wow, that horse is in the worst spot possible. Okay.
आदेश
Turan. Kisan. Adesh. Samaj gay. Kisan.
Well, this is a lot of starting resources right off the bat. Okay. So far friendlier than I start. Is this like... I wonder what the map is. Acropolis. Ah, okay, that's why. Acropolis has the unbuildable wall spacing.
मैं तैयार हूँ.
Oh, I guess we go ahead and go back here.
हाँ
Yep.
निर्माता
Because I can put my mining next to it.
नमस्ते निर्माता
Someone to get the boar.
मैं तैयार हूँ. Namaste.
आदेश
हाँ. किसान. Kisan. Kisan. Kisan.
नमस्ते शिकारी हाँ करूँगा समझ गया
आदेश. शिकारी.
हाँ तुरंत हाँ मैं तैयार शिकारी शिकारी
Namaste.
हाँ निर्माता 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 लकड़हारा नमस्ते
Why didn't you continue exploring, bro? Hello? Damn. Maybe one of the horsey just is like, you don't need stuff. Actually, go down there and get my last two piggies. And I guess we'll try to figure out where the damn hell the, Oh, hi, wife. You got kid with the ad wake, I see.
आदेश मैं तैयार हूँ
किसान. हाँ.
We'll go ahead and send that
Lacquer
third person over, send them all over there for in the trees for now. And these guys can go there. We'll do this. And I'll send those guys out there. As I try to figure out where my last boar is. Thank you, wife, though, for the redeem of the Wakanda. Ugh. My brain. Love you, baby. Oh, CNN. It was a little bit thirsty stream.
आदेश
Crazy.
निर्माता
Alright, we're coming down here because eventually you want to leave the Acropolis. This is a nice spot here to be pretty forward and aggressive with. I don't remember if there's water. I don't remember maps. That's the problem here. Like, map retention is really hard for me. There is water. Okay, well, we'll explore.
हाँ करूँगा
Yeah, I'm gonna send you down here, buddy.
नमस्ते
Yeah, I guess I'm
निर्माता
gonna do a fuck it, we ball kind of thing here. See if we can make some use of the fishies. Yeah, it's not building anything down here. So why not?
मैं तैयार हूँ
आदेश मैं
All
तैयार
right,
हूँ
they're gonna do. We'll send the 3 there.
हाँ
These guys are gonna do this now.
लक्कड़हारा
and-
समझ गया करूँगा लक्कड़हारा
This,
लक्कड़हारा
that,
लक्कड़हारा लक्कड़हारा
that,
लक्कड़हारा निर्माता
And that should do that. Now
नमस्ते
you-
हाँ समझ गया
I guess we'll put you down here because now we can make
Nirmata.
benefit of that. Get some quick fishies.
मैं तैयार हूँ
Love ya. What's this? We'll be lurking. Did some resin, now I draw. Excellent, good. At least you're being productive, baby. That's important.
मैं तैयार हूँ
तुरंत
Oh, hey,
हाँ,
there's a
नमस्ते,
boar.
नमस्ते,
I didn't
समझ
realize that.
गया
I found my
आदेश,
boar. Yippee!
करूँगी
I hate my life.
हाँ
आदेश करूँगा
आदेश नमस्ते शिकारी
हाँ
There we go.
मैं तैयार हूँ करूँगा निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता 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 निर्माता
They said, Van, you're supposed to start the live cast.
I am Dan Jones. I'm here with Scott Jennings. This is the first ever, as you can tell, the first ever CNN live cast for the State of the Union. We got protesters outside. We've got political pros on the inside. We've got military families. We've got all kind of people. But most importantly, we get a chance to have a conversation not in Washington, D.C.,
आदेश
but here at Ground Zero, the
निर्माता
of the heartland in America, Saginaw.
हाँ निर्माता
It's going to be an interesting conversation.
तुरंत निर्माता निर्माता
10 voters.
निर्माता
More
आदेश
Republican, more Democrat. We have a couple of independents
निर्माता
here
मैं
as well.
तैयार हूँ
And Van, we're in a swing
निर्माता
area
मैं
of
कर
a
रहा हूँ
swing state. This area has bounced back and forth. Michigan has bounced back and forth. And
Pain.
we've been
Okay, we'll do
previewing
this.
the State of the Union here just a little bit.
Swap off.
I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting into some deep opinions here.
मैं
In fact,
तैयार
I
हूँ
wanna- There's a test here in Saginaw that some might call the Myers test. and I want to start with you. Can you explain to
Namaste.
people what is the Meyer test? What is Meyer?
Lakurhara. Lakurhara.
And how is
Lakurhara.
possibly failing the Meyer test in your life?
Well, he's failing the Myers test in my life because my ends are not meeting. I'm having a
What is
really
Meijer?
hard time. Meyer is similar to a Walmart, but it's more in Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky.
Yeah, Meyer in Louisville.
We have a Meyer in my home state of Illinois. I grew up. There's like 3 of them in my hometown. Well, not my hometown. Well, near my hometown. There's like 3 of them. An old couple that was like grandparents to me grew up. The wife worked at Meyer like my entire youth. They were like avid fans of it. Now they admittedly they did grow up in like Chicago and Michigan area. So like maybe that's why. But like I've known Meyer was a thing in Illinois since I was a kid.
Nirmata.
Yes, there's funds by inflation, yes. Now with Trump, I can't afford
Oh,
to
yes.
live.
Namaste,
Because that's
Nirmata.
a low,
Lakarhara.
compared to other parts of the country, and my ends are not meeting, and I'm living in a modest area.
My last question to you is, you said something to me about your energy bill. Talk a little bit about what these cold snaps mean for ratepayers here.
Oh, good. There's a
You
raid.
may not be aware. These
Okay, so the AI is just a lot more evil and smarter now.
Because what happens is that
I don't like. Okay, so he did journey through.
we can't conserve our heat, so your
Hmm.
energy bills are going to go up.
Huh.
Also, because of the cold
Maybe
Samaj
we
weather,
run
gaya.
in.
you sometimes have to
Huh.
run
Huh.
water
Maybe we're gonna run in.
because you don't want the pipes to freeze.
मैं तैयार हूँ.
My water bill has gone up as well.
Namaste.
Ask you guys a question and
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna send you. We goes over here,
हाँ.
normally watch this speech.
आदेश.
and I'm gonna build.
Would sit down and watch the entire.
I guess we'll build this.
Yeah. So and
They're attacking my mill. That's fine.
you know sticks with you. I mean, are you looking for?
We'll do that,
the
हाँ.
president, any president to give you?
आदेश.
and then we're gonna
Or
do
are you looking for more
this.
Nirmata.
forward-looking plan about what he plans to do for the next year? Let's start down here. Good question.
I would take it as what's been going on.
Waiting on him to finish.
With the
No? Oh, we don't have
Namaste.
enough. Oh, okay. Well, I'm done.
union.
All right. Well, I did.
Laid out.
Oh my God! I thought I could do fast, but I didn't do any gold. I didn't do any gold.
Okay, so you're looking for more.
Write it out. 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 Okay.
मैं तैयार
समझ
हूँ.
गया. Saying where we're going. You know, we know where we are.
निर्माता.
And we know where
हाँ.
we've been, but
Right. Write it out. Write it out. Write it out. Write it out.
करूँगा.
and it's important that
हाँ.
We'll go ahead and do
40 employees.
this
निर्माता.
down there with those villagers.
Employees, their well-being, and so I want to know where we're going. I want to plan.
I don't care if they're doing a little bit of annoying damage. It's not going to burn immediately.
Your company's been in business for over 70 years.
The goal would be to get.
Maybe talk to us a little bit about
नमस्ते.
you know how things are
तुरंत
going,
I'll send them
लकड़हारा.
over there. That way I have less
what's going
villagers here.
well, and what are the things that keep you up?
Well, for us, one of the biggest costs.
हाँ
Employee wages.
मैं
I'm
चल
gonna-
रहा आक्रमण
Over 50% of our gross. Then the next.
He's gonna die. That's okay.
आदेश
Namaste.
Um,
Nirmata.
आदेश.
Turan.
आपकी समझ गया
every year.
Come on, you dumbasses. Come on, come on, get baited.
समझ गया
Get baited,
मैं
get baited,
चल रहा
get baited.
हाँ जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा
Get
हूँ
baited.
मैं समझ गया श्रीमान
Said, congratulations.
आदेश
Your
आप
business
मैं
is
चल रहा हूँ
हाँ. समझ गया.
Does it feel like your insurance
हाँ.
is getting 15% better?
लकड़हारा. समझ लकड़हारा.
आदेश श्रीमान हाँ समझ गया
That's the worst part of it
आपकी
is that
सेवा में
they're
आदेश
going up 15%.
मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया
They're
जी
taking
समझ मैं समझ रहा हूँ जी श्रीमान हमला आक्रमण हमला
We're going to pay higher deductibles. In addition, we're going to pay higher insurance.
Tonight,
हाँ
we're gonna talk. Is it easier for you to be
All right, cool.
now that Trump is there, or the
Okay.
court?
आपकी मैं चल रहा हूँ
I need to invest in some spearmen.
More money. And unless we raise our rates,
आदेश
customers,
नमस्ते. तुरंत.
rest area, it's
हाँ.
And so
Yep.
you know, I'm always running this delicate
हाँ
balance of how do I take care of my
मैं
हाँ,
तैयार
हाँ.
हूँ.
and
आपकी सेवा में
हाँ. आदेश.
good wages and
समझ
benefits,
गई.
and also take care of my customers. So
मैं तैयार हूं। नमस्ते।
आदेश जी श्रीमान। हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा में। जी श्रीमान चल रहा हूँ। बढ़ो। आदेश आक्रमण। जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ।
All right, we're gonna keep these guys here.
And part of the reason for that is I haven't seen leadership. The tariffs have
But they didn't attack my boat, my fishing boat's in the middle, which is funny to me. They have a lot of bows, which is a problem. So here's what I'm gonna do now.
this year,
I'm
if I order
gonna-
the exact same model, exact same features, I'm paying $140,000, $150,000 for the same truck. So that truck has gone up almost 40%.
Nirmata.
And the back
Adesh.
part of it is made in Tennessee. The engine's made in Ohio. Transmission's
Nirmata.
made in Indiana,
Adesh. हाँ।
but it's assembled in Mexico. So we're getting hit with a
निर्माता।
tariff on the chassis.
समझ
and
गया।
then we're getting hit with some
निर्माता।
on the steel. So it really affects us negatively in terms of
हाँ,
what we can
करूँगा।
You can go back there.
and,
It's fine.
and what we can do.
Talk to someone who's sitting right behind me. I don't want to leave Luke out of the conversation. Luke, I believe you're our youngest voter here, and I think your vote in the 24 presidential
Namaste.
election. That was your
समझ
first
गया।
presidential election. Maybe tell us a little bit about. who you
निर्माता।
voted for in
And built that.
24.
नमस्ते। निर्माता।
Yeah, I voted for President.
मैं तैयार हूँ। हाँ।
I guess I kind of have mixed feelings.
निर्माता।
he's doing
निर्माता।
well,
Adesh.
but there's also other things that he's not doing so well.
मैं तैयार हूँ।
Closing the
Kanik.
border,
हाँ।
maybe not necessarily the handling of
निर्माता।
some of the
मैं तैयार हूँ।
but he did a good job,
निर्माता।
I think, on actually shutting
Let them close that in.
मैं तैयार हूँ। निर्माता।
at least not illegal.
Luke, let me ask you a question about how
Adesh.
you're consuming.
निर्माता।
Take in information about the health of the country. We're hearing that the president may speak for maybe 2 or more hours tonight. We don't know how long he's going to speak. I mean, it's a long
आदेश लकड़हारा।
for anybody to watch, but for people in your age cohort, how do you
नमस्ते।
think they're most
करूँगा।
likely to
खनिक
What?
खनिक।
consume if they
What is
consume at
that?
all
You use the word cohort. I know what it means, but like,
tonight? I assume it's going to be
bit of a big word to use.
आदेश समझ गया।
I'm gonna drop these guys down here because the wall's there now.
I think most of my kids my age are not going to watch it live. I couldn't tell you. I have a couple of friends that are kind of into politics, but that might watch it. But most of my friends would probably
हाँ
just
हाँ।
We'll go ahead and put down
निर्माता।
this area here.
one thing that he needs to say that would tell you he's got us on the right track, what would it be?
I would like to hear him talk about the economy for sure, and kind of for kids my age, probably stuff about housing. When I graduate,
नमस्ते।
buy a home.
You don't need
so
wood. There we
निर्माता।
go.
ridiculous. I don't think I can relate to it. It would take years for me to say
हाँ।
the amount of money I would need to do my house.
आपकी सेवा में समझ गया। श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आदेश
Hey, when the game is just like, why would you want to do anything
मैं चल
useful?
रहा हूँ। आगे बढ़ो। आक्रमण। आपकी श्रीमान। आगे बढ़ो। आक्रमण।
Man, this is surprising.
मैं तैयार हूँ।
But I think you like it.
हाँ।
And I think that you might be one of the people who fear who
निर्माता।
as a president
हाँ,
that is
हाँ,
doing a
Kanik.
good job, even though the polling
Kanik.
is not so strong for him. Talk to us about how you see Donald Trump right now.
Well, I think one of the things that I see, before I get into Donald Trump, let me make a point that I think is interesting. Bill Maher on his show said, why do we even bother with the State of the Union, regardless of which party is in
हाँ।
office?
हाँ। मैं चल रहा हूँ।
Presidents,
समझ गया।
theater.
मैं
Not
चल
even
रहा
talking
हूँ।
about the citizens.
समझ गया। हाँ।
When Joe Biden was president,
मैं तैयार
they
हूँ।
yelled from the audience. Trump's in the presidency, they
निर्माता।
yell from the audience. And it's
निर्माता।
for them.
निर्माता।
They're supposed to be
लकड़हारा।
there for us.
Good point.
Okay?
Very good.
And Bill said for 100 years or more, there was no State of the Union. It was a report. You gave the report. And it was delivered to the Speaker of the
आदेश
House.
निर्माता निर्माता
Make your comment, whatever you want. It was a piece of paper. It wasn't grandstanding. It wasn't put in the newspaper even.
नमस्ते
Man, that sounds like an old joke.
About the same as me, honestly, but
Okay. Except for my oldest son is 45.
So maybe a little bit longer.
There you go. Okay.
But I mean, but
आदेश
why is it this way? I mean, you're good, strong.
निर्माता निर्माता
Yes, you do have
लकड़हारा
people on both sides, and sometimes get out of hand. It seems like that's a fashionable thing. What's going on?
I think unfortunately, and we were talking about this earlier, was that the parties tend to. Okay, I'll use an example. When I was born was the end of Dwight Eisenhower's presidency, Republican, 1961. He comes into office. There's a transitional meeting between him and John F. Kennedy. Okay, politically today, regardless of what party you're affiliated with, neither one of them would even be nominated by their respective parties because they were this close.
Well, so you're lamenting something, but somebody might say you're dodging my question.
Okay.
I asked you about Donald Trump, and you started talking about Eisenhower. That might make me think.
Okay.
And you don't want to defend this
I
guy.
guess the point is that regardless of who's in the White House, they seem to be playing to the edge of their parties. Okay? Where with Kennedy and Eisenhower, they were much closer.
Where is my monk?
They cared about
Mr. Monk, where are you?
They cared about the voter, both sides.
Let me ask a question on this vein. I think this is important. For the people in the room here
आपकी सेवा में
आदेश
Trump or
Oh, there he is.
approve of Trump,
मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया
in a state
Namaste, Nirmata.
that would cause you to say, oh, you know what? I think the president's onto something. Can you think of something
हाँ.
that would give you some belief that maybe
निर्माता
there's something you could hang your hat on
नमस्ते निर्माता
that maybe you don't support?
Let's drag this pastor.
मैं समझ गया
Pray his way out of this question.
निर्माता निर्माता
I
निर्माता
kinda
निर्माता हाँ निर्माता किसान
honestly say is
आदेश मैं तैयार लकड़हारा
Yeah, go ahead and dig into that. Okay.
Oh,
तुरंत समझ गया
I'm gonna build the stables now. I don't know what I know I get camels. Oh, they're going aggressive on my boats. Kill them boats. Kill them monks. That's fine.
Adesh?
tomorrow having a better job, a better retirement, a better
निर्माता
Gotta build that.
anything to encourage us that there is going to be something to hold on to.
So you're looking for optimism. I mean, that's generally what we.
हाँ
You want the president to have an optimistic vision for the future. Everybody here agree with that?
Would that get you back?
Nirmata?
Back to loving Trump.
That's my point, because you're talking about presidents needing to talk to everyone, talk to the general of the country, not. But if you're not, you heard someone say, well, there's literally nothing you can do.
आदेश
If you
समझ
were
गया
advising him, how would
मैं
you
चल रहा
have
हूँ
him handle that conversation?
Well, I guess to my earlier point, but I think in the entire time.
नमस्ते आदेश करूँगा
I made a point that the day after the election,
खनिक
Namaste,
the R and
Nirmata?
the D should fall off your name.
मैं तैयार हूँ
लकड़हारा
You know, I was a trustee and a treasurer on, small government, local government. I'm an advocate that if the national and the state governments ran like local government, we would run a lot better.
Appeal to you, or how do you hear this? You hear this? The pastor says, "I'm not going to."
I really do.
आपकी समझ गया हमला आगे बढ़ो
Oh God.
I'll admit I like this book.
हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ
No, you know, I would love to expect a message of hope for the future, but
Dealing with the herbalist is necessary.
हमला
I talked to you before. There's some things that are really, really hurting you and bothering you when it comes to women.
Namaste.
समझ गया
Can you say a little bit
हाँ
about that?
yeah, well, when we talked, I was a little sick, so I started watching The Handmaid's Tale. and
हाँ
I stopped.
Kanik.
मैं तैयार हूँ
It started feeling too real. It started feeling too real. I don't feel like this president respects women. I don't feel like the
Try to augment into that.
जी श्रीमान समझ गया
that's
आक्रमण
Oh, they grinded me out my dudes. Okay.
but I think that
हाँ
the country is led by
आदेश जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा समझ गया जी श्रीमान आप मैं चल श्रीमान
I'm gonna stay
मैं
close to
चल
the...
समझ मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश हाँ आपकी सेवा में
Female soccer and that kind of stuff. But I think you probably see it differently. I bet you probably think Donald Trump is not so bad.
Number 4. Primary, when I looked through everyone, I said, he is the guy who's going to do it. He doesn't care. He knows he's young. He's going to be a volunteer. He has no reason to do this except try to change America.
Okay, there's chemistry.
That, like we were talking about the future,
So let's back
I
out.
used to shop at Meijer when Trump was around. Once it switched, I do a budget every year. My budget went up to 10 grand with all my 3 kids and life. I'm at Aldi. I'm fine with Aldi. I'd love to get back to Meijer, but I am Aldi shopper, off-brand.
नमस्ते करूँगा
Trying to find other ways to be
लकड़हारा
play sports.
मैं तैयार हूँ
Adesh.
Like I
Kanik.
said, I would never marry him, but do I
Samajh
trust
gayi.
him? Do I want to have him
Karungi.
protect my country and
Nirmata.
constitutional rights?
Nirmata.
आदि निर्माता
I think this is an interesting conversation. Well, first of all,
नमस्ते
Nirmata.
you're a hockey mom,
Yeah.
and the U.S. men's hockey team is going to be
All right.
in the Capitol tonight. Oftentimes, presidents bring people into the Capitol, and he invited them in. They were over at the White House today. How much do things like that? I'm hearing some people who want unity. in
हाँ
the country. I think something
समझ
like that
गया
would be a unifying moment for everybody to stand up and
निर्माता
hockey players who just won the gold medal in the Olympics. Do you agree?
Yeah, that was an epic moment. I wish the women would come
Oh.
too. I wish they would all come because there's a lot of people who aren't going to be sitting in their chairs. So let's fill it up with our
निर्माता
gold medal winners.
आदेश
America to the team.
लकड़हारा
When Trump made the joke and said, well, I'm going to be forced to bring the women, they all laughed at the women. Doesn't that go to her point that maybe he's
मैं
not
तैयार
respectful of
हाँ
the hockey mom, but maybe not respectful of the hockey girl player?
निर्माता
Yeah, well, when the phone call happened, my husband's like, look, he's talking to him. I was like, oh my God,
Namaste.
that's awesome, how amazing. And then he didn't say forced. He goes, you know, if you guys
Nirmata.
I'm bringing my women, but that's his humor. Like, that's how he is. It didn't offend me.
Yeah.
It doesn't offend me,
Did
but
it
I'm a
offend
very confident woman. So.
I thought you Miss Hart.
Yeah, I thought it was a little inappropriate personally, just the giggles.
मैं तैयार हूँ
I think they're both
हाँ
very deserving of their medals, and I think they both deserve to be invited to the White House. And the way that he kind of
करूँगा
sound like class
निर्माता
was a little disrespectful.
Hey, somebody come take this phone off the hook.
Why is there a phone ringing in the background?
Exactly. I think it's Trump.
So let me ask, let me get Christian in here. You're a Trump supporter. You're from the automotive industry.
Hell yeah. Off-brand Dr. Thunder, because Dr. Pepper's expensive, even though it is apparently the second best soda in the country now. Let's go.
I have really two questions for you. Talk to me about
I should blow my nose.
need him or want him to say.
Oh, they haven't attacked me in a while. It's just weird.
And then in a totally question, how much time do you want spent on economy versus
Namaste.
other things I would refer to as cultural, whether it's
निर्माता
an issue,
निर्माता 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 निर्माता
Yeah, we'll do that.
when he came into office. How much of a balance do you want to see there, or would you rather just hear mostly?
हाँ निर्माता निर्माता Nirmata,
So it's number one.
Nirmata,
It needs to be
Nirmata,
the
Nirmata.
number one topic. I did want to interject earlier when we were talking about this. In Michigan, everything gets nationalized right now. Everything gets put on Trump. And in Michigan, we actually had a green energy deal signed, which took coal plants offline, and we're driving our own energy costs up. So actually, I think he's kind of on the right path in energy. It's just, it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take years to get back from where we
Trying to find out what kind of keeps I get. If I get full guard towers or not. Because, oh, I don't get bombard towers. Okay. Do I get bombard cannons? I do! Okay, cool. Alright, so let's build some siege.
Nirmata.
You're going to need them to get the votes in the midterms. You're going to have to do something there. It's hurting our farmers, and that hurts our local economy. The automotive industry has to adjust, but I think it's also
I need these guys to take care of the bombards. They are. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, I'm dead. It's just not meant to be my night. Oh my god. Look at them go. They get arson is the problem. So like these guys hit like a Mack truck. They don't have a lot of HP, but they're gonna kill. They're gonna kill this building real good. Look at all the damn rats. Oh my god. Fuck me. Alright, quick quit. It's probably decided not to play any more Age of Empires for the night. I think the difficulty changed again. I think they souped up how the AI fights, which is fine, but it's not, because I had gotten used to playing it hard, and now I can't again. Like, some of it is lack of expertise, and I'm okay admitting that. But, like, I don't know. I think they just kick my ass a lot of the time.
No, just straight no. Straight up no. So,
okay.
Where does that leave you as you're assessing this president?
Disappointed, frustrated, bewildered.
Well, let's see. 9 o'clock. We still got a stupid State of the Union to occur.
I don't believe that there's a basic understanding of economics.
Let's switch over to Song of Conquest.
Now we're having conversations between people, groups. It's very difficult to ascertain which is.
Oh, shut up, OBS.
I don't believe that it's good for our economy right now.
There is
How many times do I have to click in the thing to make it change?
to roll out new policy ideas. There's some reporting that he may call on the Congress to pass new tax cuts tonight, both for businesses and for individuals. The president should do. Yes, sir.
All right, we've updated the game mode.
The big thing, obviously from the conservative side, is we're kind of tired of being taxed and the government growing. The largest employer in the country is the federal government. Okay? It's gotten so big that, it's its own economy.
This old man is entertaining. If it weren't for the fact that, like, everybody he's ever voted for in the last 20 years doesn't view or agree with what he says based upon how they vote. Both parties vote to bloat.
To Bill's point, you get
I don't know what he expects to occur.
so much, and now the government wants more. The governor is talking about raising taxes to fix the roads that she promised 8 years ago she would fix with the surplus of money that was left to her by her predecessor. So that's at the state level. Schools are asking for more, so it's this constant, and more is not better. But more taxes are not going to make this,
So on the tax front, who here believes that you are overly taxed right now, all in, federal, state, local? Who thinks you are overly taxed? you. And who thinks you
Bounce
pay?
off of what he was
Yeah,
saying
please.
too. In 2025, my husband and I owed on our taxes for the first time, and so we finally were kind of feeling like we're getting into the point of our lives where we can like buy a new house, buy a new car, like we're living comfortably. Boom, we owe several $1,000s in taxes for the first time in our life, and we hadn't changed any like withholdings or anything like that prior to. And then to see it blown in overseas. I mean, Ukraine, Russia, the Middle East. It's just, if my taxes were funding schools and libraries and feeding kids and all of those things, I would have a lot less of an issue with paying taxes than watching it go to war.
So, Pastor, you once a week you have to look in the eyes of a lot of everyday people, voters, taxpayers, or whatever. What are you seeing? I think Scott's right on the money when he's talking about this war posture that needs to be explained. We know there's some concern personally here at the table about that, but you're looking at not just your own family, but a lot of families. What are you seeing, and what do they need to hear tonight?
I see the 80-year-old who's on a fixed income, who has to make a decision every month between whether she's going to go to the grocery store and pick up a prescription, or if she's going to get groceries for that month, or the single mother, the single father who has 3 kids at home. I see the families that are in the neighborhood who send their kids to school, who go to our church, who make decisions every month between what are they going to do at the end of the month, because they have more month than they have money. Those are decisions, and those are the people who I pastor. And so when we talk about taxes, when we talk about where those taxes are going, when we talk about the financial implications of what we're discussing, those are the people who I take to, those are the people that we're talking about on the table.
Let me ask you about the SNAP benefits and how that sometimes being on the chopping block may or may not impact your parishioners.
Oh, it definitely impacts. We actually have had a food giveaway distribution in the city of Saginaw for a number of months now, due to the SNAP benefits being reduced. A number of churches have participated in the Saginaw area because of that. It's actually gone very well. A lot of churches have participated with Jeffrey Bulls and many other community organizations in the city, because during those times, and it's that whole thing about unity, what this nation needs right now is exemplified in the city of Saginaw, in Saginaw County. When difficult times come, we come together, and we come together for the purposes of supporting each other and doing the best that we can to make the lives of others.
You're watching a live votercast here on CNN.com. I keep checking the monitor over our shoulder here. The First Lady is in the Capitol. I saw the President's son. It looks like the cabinet is coming down. Cabinet's coming in. There's Secretary of the Treasury and Secretary Rubio. There's Secretary Excess. So we have just a few minutes before the President comes out to speak. And then we're going to watch the speech, and we're going to talk to each other about the speech, and then we're going to have some conversation after. But as we close up here, just sort of curious to go around the room. Do people in your lives, obviously the presidential election gets a lot of people engaged. It's when we get the highest turnout. Michigan's a swing state. Are people in your lives engaged in politics right now? Would you say people are really excited to vote? Turned off by politics right now? I'm kind of interested in the level of engagement in all of your spheres of influence. Maybe down here. Let's just go around. People engaged?
Fired up to burned out. Where are you?
Totally engaged. A little disenchanted, but they really want to make a difference.
Yeah. What about you?
I think people are really
impacting the change in this state and in this country.
But you're saying they're not deflated at all. There's no sense that this is, a futile effort. No, not at all.
No, not at all. They want to make a change. They want to make sure, because we have a governor's race coming up this year.
Yeah.
We have the state senate and the state house. So we want to make sure that we are impacting that stays in my party's control. Okay.
Yeah. So you got engaged people. Luke, how about you? How about in your age cohort, people engaged in politics?
Usually markets help a lot, so I'm going to make sure here.
Honestly, probably lean towards more that side. There's people that are excited to vote and get their voice out there, but I think
Oh, I need to make sure I'm not showing that.
my age that are kind of feeling like
Okay.
pointless.
Songs of Conquest, markets.
All right. How about you, Christian?
I want to see, like in Heroes, when you had more markets in your towns,
it just gets too much over.
Okay, literally will. Okay.
And based on the election we just had and the low turnout, I don't think people are.
Makes it easier. It makes it more affordable to buy.
The actual politics.
Yeah, we just had a local or a special election here for a state senate. I think that did show that people weren't that engaged, but I think on a national level, yeah, I would say it's a good mix. I kind of agree with Chris.
In your world, from burned out and checked out to fired up, plugged in, where are people?
I'd say in the community I'm in, engaged would be recording it or watching the whole thing. I think more people are going to do the tip of the iceberg, watch reels, have regular people tell them what's going on. So I don't know if they're digging deep, checking the facts, because a lot of stuff I bring up, people are like, I didn't know that. Right. But I'm a fact checker and I'm very engaged.
Yeah. When you're at church with the parishioners, how much of your conversations end up somewhat connected to politics? Would you say half, more than half, less than half? I mean, does it typically veer?
You must have never been to a Baptist church.
No, I grew up Baptist, back home in Kentucky. So.
I would say there's still that residual residue from 2024.
Yeah.
So there's still that desire that we have unfinished business to conduct from 2024.
I'm having fun teleporting around. I would like to not teleport around.
We have to be engaged.
So.
Yeah. So many people who I've talked to are saying we have to be engaged right now, even more than before.
Interesting.
My family fully engaged. Myself, people kind of my age, my friends, not so much. Honestly feels a little hopeless at times. It just feels like nothing's changing and not much is going to make a difference at this point.
I think they need to be engaged. Let's go that route. They need to be engaged, and I'm here to tell you that out of 8 elections that I've been involved in, the 2 that I lost, if you don't think your vote counts, I lost by 10 votes out of thousands. So your vote counts. The last point I would make is the lady's point there. Your vote does count because if you pay taxes, that is your representation. This country was founded. We're coming up on 250 years.
Okay, yeah, it substantially changed prices.
Because they didn't give you a vote. It was taxation.
Usually it's 1 for 5 of these, and that's 1 for 35. What, 5 for 3,500 instead of 5 for 5.
You need to vote. So to Luke's cohort, vote. I don't care how you vote. Just vote because you pay taxes.
Well, one last topic.
Yeah. So Van and I were discussing this earlier, and so we're often in these conversations with other political pundits back in the studio. So it's insightful for us to be out here with you. And a topic that comes up for our conversations all the time: Epstein. And so here's the deal. I'll just tell you where I am on it. I look at the polls, and it's never really scored that high generally for the most important issues. It does generate a lot of conversation. Is this something that is being widely discussed in your... Oh,
well, we got to wrap.
We're going to have to talk about it afterwards. It sounds like the president's about to make his way into the hall. So I want you to chew on that, because I'm kind of interested in this. We'll talk about it after the speech. But I think, Van, the president of the United States is about to come into the hall. He's just outside the door. And here comes the president. The president's in the door now, and yeah, we'll see you right back here on CNN.com for the Voter Livecast after the president's speech. Thank you all.
Glad I summoned her since that guy just showed up there. That's a lot of dudes. It's time for some orange tang. Let's go. Doggies. Trying to keep him on time. Feel bad for that lady. He looks so displeased mentally to be doing that. I'm not even necessarily surprised about how he conducts himself. It's not shocking. Damn strong! The fucking This is the fucking best! Thank you, baby. Yeah, man, did you see that dude try to get... Two guys try to get a selfie with the Prebibit. Wow. And one guy was fumbling that phone so hard. I love old people. Surely they're good at leading our government. Surely. Surely they can be trusted with our future. It's... How would it go poorly? I can't imagine why. Don't have space for the doggies. These dudes are wandering real hard. Oh, he's got 2 heroes already. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I guess I could hire heroes in multiple towns. But I didn't really see the point. Learning would be nice. Oh, the ancient armor matters a lot more. Because I need to be able to buy this guy up. Huh. Oh, they're helpless. Okay. Let's go get doggies.
Members of Congress have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
The PP of the Purple. I actually hate this battle map a lot. Because I feel like I'm at a disadvantage.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Oh, wow, that sucks. Okay. I think I might immediately just switch down my difficulty. Oh, wait, he did it and is defeatable? No. I think I need to, go to the main menu and turn down the difficulty. I don't think I'm good at this game. I'll be back in a moment, though. Would have been funny. Yeah.
Of the United States. Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before. Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America. When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant...
Oh boy, I cannot wait to hear what the fearless Tang tells us tonight. Surely.
After just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved
Surely the Orange Tang
transformation like
will say important things like the great and me
a turnaround for the ages.
and again. Are they already clapping? Oh man. What did he even say? He should just be still in the I'm glad to be here.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago.
Okay, he literally is still doing that. Oh my god.
Today our border is secure.
Ugh.
Thank you. Today our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before. After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far. In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
Never had an event at the start of the game. What the fuck? Holy shit.
But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country. The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year.
No, we gotta say
Last
cool
year, the
words.
murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years. Year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father. I had a wonderful father. Before he was born. Substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%. Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline. Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year. And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference the president makes. A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest. As thousands of new businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil. American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Yes. The mantra of the people.
More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, people are working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector. We ended DEI in America.
Wow.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps. And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey.
I can't tell if CNN is intentionally having just a bad audio feed, or if it legitimately is just that shitty. PPP, PPP. PPP, PPP. Do that metal. We'll just let it go quickly. That's a lot of casualties. I don't like that.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up.
Oh, they got matching sweaters. Yeah, well, I mean, the
But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
Oh, they just murdered the hell out of them.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. Never seen a goaltender play as well as voting Connor Hellebuck.
What if it's gonna let me retry that? Nope, I forced to accept it. Wow, I got worse. So be it.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your...
Music is all magic. You can't even hold it.
That's miracles.
It's just there
in the air. Miracles, miracles. Fucking magic.
Right? This shit'll blow
Your
your
motherfucking mind.
Music is a
Not
lot like
like
love.
love.
It's
It's all
all
around me.
it fills the room from the floor to the ceiling. I see miracles all around me. Stop and look around, it's all astounding. Water, fire,
air and dirt. Fucking magnets. How do they work? I don't want to talk to a scientist. Fucking so good, they make me pissed.
highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Huh. I was expecting the plot twist of like this to be easily assailable.
Great athletes have gotten that very great, the best.
It's risky. I should come back here before I go to fight it.
I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly picked up on him. So I want to thank you. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country. And this year, and I must say I got them both. I got them in the first term. I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news. So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like
Be able to take that.
Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America from World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026.
My little doggies. What the hell? Oh! Oh, it's doing the grab tab thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, stream elements.
Immense heartache. The spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. Rising 26 feet in a matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClamen closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission. Young guy, very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
Okay. No, they gave me a fancy mill. Well, I might cheat. The prices are so cheap.
People watched shot from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was falling, everything was going in that rapid water. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott. Millie. And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you. And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service.
Yeah, he's coming to my stuff.
76 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together we're building a nation where every child has a chance to reach higher and go further. Where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans. All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax
No, they're also coming in. Okay.
They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America. Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhausen, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half. Megan, please stand up. We're fighting for you, Megan.
I mean, they're walking around. They're not attacking the main keep yet. I would expect them to, but they're not.
Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name it.
No one believes you, Mr. President. No one believes you.
But I did not name it. It's named by a very tall man right there in the third row. Nice. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof.
Good guy, not on a Mini Cooper anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's the tax on foreign cars is brutal.
Who have donated $6,250 million in Trump accounts to 20 American children. They're great people. And I made computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him, Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Probably chose the worst outcome possible. I shouldn't have put the gun boys in the middle there. They took a lot of damage they didn't need to. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, I should have taken the 4th unit. Fuck me.
Over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000 could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to trumpaccounts.gov. Trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. They're setting every record in the book.
There we go.
They knew what it was going to take. So proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. Now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7.
They're not attacking yet. I don't know why they're not attacking. Maybe because of the ballista?
Were tariffs.
I don't know.
These tariffs took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth, and the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly. And
Okay, so I think we'll go for this guy one next, because
they got it totally wrong.
there's a rally point there. We'll take out my corner. Okay.
It just came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I,
Your wife is retreating to bed. Understand, baby.
a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate. So despite the disappointing ruling,
How did he run past? Is that just a feature he has?
saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled, I wouldn't have been able to settle it with them. Remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. They have been tested for a long time. power by foreign countries will, like substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Jobs, investment, and billions and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America. Because we finally have a president who puts America first. Put America first. I love America. For decades before I came along, we had the agenda from trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration. Everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country great. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New Scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers. 11,888 murders that came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability. They just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem.
Always to revive her after she gets smoked.
Created the high prices. Our policies
Oh, for free enforcements. Okay.
We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward. The price of eggs is down 60%, Madam Secretary. Thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down. Well, we're getting it down. And soon we will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that. It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest rip-offs of our time, the crushing costs of healthcare caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year, as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be better healthcare at a much lower cost. In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. So simple, so good. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Costs were going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on healthcare and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before. Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. They tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come. Roll call. Most favored nation agreements, Americans will pay by far the highest prices of any
Oh, I'll take the learning.
in the world for prescription drugs. Will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere. The lowest price. I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more. All available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way. And here tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big. Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility. They turned to IVF. One drug costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase. But a few weeks ago, she logged onto the Trump RX website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500. A reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500. Catherine, you're going to be a great mom. So now I'm calling on Congress to codify my most favorite nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure about is because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 7%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight I'm pleased to announce that we have negotiated the new ratepayer protection pledge. You know what that is? Which tells the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you, and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream that has been under attack is home ownership. With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up into thousands single-family homes. now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Rachel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information. They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up when she was here? Now, pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay. I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plunging, really plundering, there's been no more studies. Pillaged an estimated $19 billion.
Oh god, I don't care about it. This
In actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and
Ooh, celestial ordering. That's nice.
this is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe.
No way.
Started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
There's not a whole lot of reason to upgrade the stone pits. No. Oh.
We will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing bad. Delilah.
This will be a hard battle. Because these guys have range. 7.
18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against her God, she is now able to walk, and she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus. You are please stand up.
That was not too bad. I was worried about the bone things, because if they kill people, they get big real quick. Learning. Always good. I think more experience points here.
Even the most basic road signs as to direction, speed, danger, or location. Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
Oh.
And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones through the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually. In 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in the town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals from our country at record numbers. We're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
Arms for the pole. Oh, that's funny. We'll go back and build up an army.
Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room
And core weave. Nice.
not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
They're not still here, are they? No, they're not.
As we speak, Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. They have instituted a Democrat shutdown. The first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murders. Tonight I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the security of the United States and also for helping people clean up
I need to.
snow. We have no money.
Oh wow, they retreated. I need that command.
Cleaning it up. If you give no money, nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, pretty large snowstorm out there. One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Should be able to do this. Alright, maybe about time. Yeah, those bastards. We need to reduce the amount of combat, which we do. Oh, he still got hit. There we go.
That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our country. Rampant.
Just fucking on their economy, teaching them a lesson. I mean, they're not killing off my city. They could. I think they could easily, if they wanted to. Where were you at? Okay, you're here.
Disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, as including Democrats, 89%.
Oh, we could make a bunch of income.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest person in America. Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens. Because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. It's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected.
Waiting for them to come in here and just beat my guy up.
You have to stop it, John.
I think they're coming through here finally.
To show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home.
It's gonna build basically a fortification here.
For a long time. But today, all of that
You going in? He's going in before I can make the defenses happen. Okay. This is a risky battle for him, is what it says. We'll see how I do.
Thank you for your great bravery, and who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? And now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely this slavery,
Well, that's terrifying. No.
People are crazy. I'm telling you. Crazy. People like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it. No one cares more about protecting America's youth than our wonderful First lady, now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you believe it? Who would have believed that? Over the past year, she has had an incredible legislation
Asshole.
advancing a landmark executive order on foster care. Is to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're gonna have to tell me how you did that.
That's okay. We made that a useless location. I feel like it's just bizarre in 2 towers. It's annoying, but it. I could have made that decision a while back, especially since this guy is doing the same thing.
Lives reflect the First Lady's impact. Sierra Burns and Everest Miramar. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you work. Thank you both. I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie. Great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand. Thank you, Erica. Thank you a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind. We love religion, and we love bringing it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. Really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our community safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zelensky. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman. Irina fled war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 22-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail. Vicious. Never forget, there were people.
It was only 6 last time. I think I lost way more. Oh well, I lost way more.
Had her attack her in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal. Set free.
Whoa, no, we're not losing the tanks. Jeez. Not losing the cannons. What the fuck? Oh, God.
Importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most
Oh my God, I hate those guys. This is some bullshit. They're just like super vampires.
Louisiana, big success, and our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
At least he did damage this time.
Crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. are down close to 100% from a year ago.
I can't forget using the magic in this game. Helmets would probably go a lot better if I used magic more often. But like, well, I think you can open the spell with more and just like actually like the entire list. Didn't lose any of the cannons though.
Was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation. She was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital. We are honored to be joined by your wonderful parents, Gary, Evalie. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it. So sorry. Thank you very much. A great young lady. I saw reports of her. Perfect. She's perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. Terrorists shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. Two of them, Sarah. His wonderful mother, Melanie, who I spoke to the same morning, and she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone, but his mother said, "No, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it." I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, "I have no doubt, sir. He's going to be okay." This was a conversation that I had with her that night. Her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is telling me, "Sir, he will be okay." The doctors didn't understand what she was saying, and after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right. Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much. So Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart. We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India. Would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people, said the Prime Minister of Pakistan, would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia, Israel and Iraq, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. I want to thank Steve Whitcomb.
I mean, I obliterated the corners. Wait, did I take purple out of the game? Hello? Oh, no. No, no, okay.
Are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way. Great Secretary of State. I think what they've done is the best ever. ceasefire I negotiated.
I think Marco Rubio's probably got a career after Trump, but I can't think of anyone else seriously would have a career after Trump besides him. It's hard to take that seriously, just because, like,
Both living and dead, and those parents who had a dead son, their boy, that always doubled their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing period of time. He came back, and when we got all of the living house.
okay, well, that gives us what we wanted. I'm gonna tear that down.
But I said those last, they're going to be tough. We got it back. But we only got back 14, 15 dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug, and they dug, and they dug. It's a tough thing, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job, and they finally got it back to 27.
Oh, this will be a hard fight. Those are big boys. I'm gonna put my gun guy there. I'll put my donkeys there, and I'll put my.
Grieved, but they were so happy as
There you go.
it's possible to be. They had their boy back. Mother said, "So
All right.
we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. And we're working very hard to
Yeah, they're not gonna get there in time. We'll have a turn.
killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 a month. It never happened if I were president, but it never happened. President, I want peace wherever I am. I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last year, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on
There we go. I actually ran that one pretty damn well. Yeah.
For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon.
I mean, I think we want the.
Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have done nothing but terrorism, death, and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb.
Make sure of that.
And just over the last couple of weeks of the protests, they killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protesters. 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. This is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, and in particular nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret deals. We will not a nuclear weapon. My preference. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen. America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, just to prove the trillion dollars, we have no choice. We have to be strong. Because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we have together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective. So thanks to Republicans in Congress who are investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States on
Fortifying up.
also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. There are friends and there are allies that just agreed at my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying almost all of it. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2. And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily. 1 meter. And the difference between 2% that's not paid, we were paying the freight of many of them. Very few were paid out. Now 5% then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO, and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently. And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776. You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things. A lot of money. We have
Tariffs. Oh man, God, can we just escape the tariff? Oh. The average American doesn't give a shit about it. Not that it's not a bad thing or good thing. It's just that the average American doesn't give a shit about it. So the average American doesn't feel it.
I said, we're going to figure that. I never asked anybody if we could afford it. $1 more. I said 1776. And I said, that's good. And I'll tell you what, our military, that was 4 months ago, our military, that doesn't thank me enough, so we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we caught 1776. It was great.
Are you actually gonna give them that? Because last time I heard, that's not happening. Be nice if it did. I think anyone in the military understands that. Oh, I hit the button. Yeah, I need to kill those guys off. I'll probably send her for those. Yeah.
Including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico. have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist
Not on the actual border yet.
fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, he got a level up? Oh, that's cool.
With our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged the fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January,
That was tragic. I didn't know that would happen.
elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like the foreign leaders. Very impressive. They couldn't believe. They all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force.
All right, so we're at the point now where I think we actually like have secured everything. That's a significant army there. We'll pick that up and then.
And America's armed forces overwhelm all defenses and utterly defeat
I didn't know that would be a thing.
good fighters to end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to increased American justice. And this was an absolutely colossal victory for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries.
Well, the way that's set up, this looks like someone's town. It's just I don't know whose town that is because like it's hard to get to.
Alejandro Gonzalez, she grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew what happened. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slovan. planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter, the massive Chinook, carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left, she knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Madura's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter. One of the many commanders who captured and detained Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, the helicopter lands at a steep angle. Machine guns stood right in front of him. Right in front of him, 2 machine guns escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those towards the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. He turned the helicopter around so the gunners saving the lives of his fellow warriors in what could have been a only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard, the exact right spot, which was vital, probably would have canceled the mission that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, all were wounded, but not as gravely, to about ready to success of the entire mission of the lives of Eric's ability to take unbelievable what's happened to his legs, of the bullets, and keep on flying and landing. People knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife Amy, Eric, and Amy, come on in.
It's gonna be a hard fight. Well, maybe we go here first and then. I feel like because we're out here now, I don't really need to worry about the middle. Because we're gonna move on to this position too.
I would now like to ask General Jonathan to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Oh my god! I clicked the wrong button. Let's see. I feel like I know this map. Is it the Four Corners pre-made map? Yeah, it's the Four Corners map, which, to be fair, is like a hallmark of Heroes of My Magic 3. It's even titled Bad Neighbors, which I think is what the original Heroes of My Magic 3 map was. But yeah, I'm playing Sonic Conquest. I was playing Age of Empires earlier, but switched over to Sonic Conquest for more low-key. Just mostly because, like, I'm getting bamboozled in Age of Empires currently. And, it's not a problem. I think it's just I'm not competent with, the newest update. So I switched over to something that I know I'm a little bit better at. I grew up playing these type of games, the Heroes games. Alrighty. I'll defend the main keep for now with him. Need to build some money up. But anyway, welcome on in, GD Master. I hope you're having a good night. I am playing this game and enjoying it. Like I said, I grew up with the Heroes of My Magic style games. Playing them too many days in my youth. Oh, that was done quickly.
In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight flying through blizzard conditions. His squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet.
Just a lot of money going in. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty because I was getting steamrolled earlier on the lower difficulty. This game is obviously a lot harder than Heroes of My Magic 3, but that's because it has competent bot versus, you know, what suffered inside Heroes of My Magic 3 for a long time. I mean, I lost the stuff up here, but, like, I feel like I'm pressing through. Oh, one of the enemies has died. I assume up here. This guy got himself whacked up here.
Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Let's see. It seems like we still need a stone pit. Wait, which one do we have? Do we have the factory or the foundry? Oh, we had the merchant's guild. Okay, since we got the factory, the foundry. Okay, we ball. We're going in. If I don't like the battle result, I'll do it manually. Oh my god. Maybe when the game is like, kill all your troops. No, please don't. I understand this is going to be a hard fight. And they've literally got advanced siegecraft. Oh, did I double select? Oh my god. That's okay. We're running with these boys. We're running with the devil. Oh, they're a target for explosion. Okay. Damn. That hit. Oh my god. Oh! I hate this fight immediately. Holy shit, bro.
If they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. That's our highest honor, congressional medal, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you. 250 years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this morning, 1 century ago, 100 years before, on July 4th, 1866, the author of the Declaration of Freedom, Thomas Jefferson, through his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand before us. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great men. In those brief chapters, America grew its nation from 13 million into the pinnacle of human civilization, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful.
My god, this was a hard fight, mostly because I didn't know that did it. Oh my god, that's so much explosion damage. Oh my god. If I can kill that one.
Together we mastered the world's mightiest industries, shattered history's monstrous towers,
I won, but at what cost? Holy cow. That's brutal. Jiminy Christmas. He really hasn't talked about anything involving the Justice Department. Levy, we need more boys. Oh my god. Oh. We'll try a quick battle on that if it looks nasty again. That's tolerable. Oh my god. Command.
When the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work together, exactly who to ask.
Manual battle time. I hate all that. I mean, when I see, like, it's just the... Oh. Oh, they get to go first and spawn boys, huh? Okay.
Destiny is written by the hand, providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas, the heartland of Michigan, the sun-kissed shores of Florida, the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. The golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 it still continues because the flame of independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. You
Oh, it's over. Okay. Oh. God. Do not have the warp? Oh, hey. Hog. Do that for my sanity. At least, okay. Oh, well, at least I got something on him. Ugh. That's more deaths going. Oh my god! Holy shit! What went wrong? Brutally killed. That dude was like hitting like a Mack truck. I can't do anything about that. I feel constantly like unit weight is really okay. Whatever, it's fine. I already know this because I've already had someone die. That's funny. Your leadership. Mr. President, your leadership. Oh my god. May I have your hair, sir? Oh, that's cool. That's terrifying. Okay. Let's quickly go send that over there.
The chair declares the joint session of the two houses now dissolved.
Oh, God, golly gee. I don't think I'm winning. I think I'm getting my butt kicked pretty handily. But, I don't know. I felt pretty confident, and then... I'll accept that shitty loss, but it's okay. Attaches. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we'll try it. It said fair. Man, I hope this is fair. Doesn't feel fair. Oh, I can see I can... I'm not getting here this turn. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And we'll just stop here for the turn. They're all boosted up. It's almost guaranteed death if I do that. That's so frustrating. Why can't I hit this square? It's still guaranteed death. Take out the weak ones. Ah, Miss Spamberger's reply now.
In 1705, the people of the Virginia colony gathered here to take on the extraordinary task of governing themselves. Before there was a Declaration of Independence, a Constitution, or even a press, there were people in this room. The people who served here ultimately dreamed of what a new nation, unlike anything the world had ever seen, could be. The United States was founded on the idea that ordinary people could reject the unacceptable excesses of poor leadership, band together to demand better of their government, and create a nation that would be an example for the world. And this year, as we celebrate 250 years since America declared our independence from tyranny, I can think of no better place to speak to you as we reflect on the current state of our union. Tonight, as we watched our nation's lawmakers gather for a joint session of Congress, did not hear the truth from our president. So let's speak plainly and honestly. And let me ask you, the American people watching at home, 3 questions. Is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? Is the president working to keep Americans safe both at home and abroad? Is the president working for you? As I campaigned for governor last year, I traveled to every corner of Virginia, and I heard the same pressing concern everywhere. Costs are too high. Housing, healthcare, energy, and childcare. And I know these same conversations are being had all across this country. Because since this president took office last year, his reckless trade policies have forced American families to pay more than $1,700 each in tariff costs. Small businesses have suffered, farmers have suffered, some losing entire markets. Everyday Americans are paying the price. And even though the Supreme Court struck these tariffs down 4 days ago, the damage to us, the American people, has already been done. Meanwhile, the president is planning for new tariffs, another massive tax hike on you and your family. And Republicans in Congress, they remain willing to assert their constitutional authority to stop it. They're making your life harder. They're making your life more expensive. They're even making it more difficult to see a doctor. Rural health clinics in Virginia and across the country are already closing their doors thanks to the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, championed by the president and Republicans in Congress. And tonight, the president celebrated this law, the one threatening rural hospitals, stripping healthcare from millions of Americans and driving up costs in energy and housing, all while cutting food programs for hungry kids. But here in Virginia, I am working with our state legislature to lower costs and make the Commonwealth more affordable. And it's not just me. Democrats across the country are laser focused on affordability in our nation's capital and in state capitals and communities across America. In the most innovative and exceptional nation in the history of the world, Americans deserve to know that their leaders are focused on addressing the problems that keep them up at night. Problems that dictate where you live, whether you can afford to start a business or whether you have to skip a prescription in order to buy groceries. So I'll ask again, is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? We all know the answer is no. I grew up in a house of service. My mother was a nurse, and my father was a career law enforcement officer. I began my career by following in my father's footsteps as a federal agent, working money laundering and narcotics cases. I worked side by side with local and state police to keep our communities safe and to uphold and enforce the law. Law enforcement officers across the country know that it is a unique responsibility to do the serious work of investigating crimes, comforting victims, and making arrests. It's about building trust, and that requires an abiding sense of duty and commitment to the community. And yet, our president has sent poorly trained federal agents into our cities, where they have arrested and detained American citizens and people who aspire to be Americans. And they have done it without a warrant. They have ripped nursing mothers away from their babies. They have sent children, a little boy in a blue bunny hat, children to far-off detention centers. And they have killed American citizens in our streets. And they have done it all with their faces masked from accountability. Every minute spent sowing fear is a minute not spent investigating murders, crimes against children, or the criminals defrauding seniors of their life savings. Our president told us today we're safer because these agents arrest mothers and detain children. Think about that. Our broken immigration system is something to be fixed, not an excuse for unaccountable agents to terrorize our communities. working in law enforcement, I continued my career of service as a CIA officer, working undercover to protect the United States and our allies from global threats, terrorism, nuclear weapons, and the aggression of adversarial nations around the globe. But as the president spoke of his perceived successes tonight, he continues to cede economic power and technological strength to Russia, bow down to China, bow down to a Russian dictator, and make plans for war with Iran. Here's the truth. Over the last year, through Doge, mass firings, and the appointment of deeply unserious people to our nation's most serious positions, our president has endangered the long and storied history of the United States of America being a force for good. So I'll ask again, is the president working to keep Americans safe, both at home and abroad? We all know the answer is no. In his speech tonight, the president did what he always does. He lied, he scapegoated, and he distracted. And he offered no real solution to our nation's challenges, so many of which he is actively making worse. He tries to divide us. He tries to enrage us, to pit us against one another, neighbor against neighbor. And sometimes he succeeds. And so you have to ask, who benefits from his rhetoric, his policies, his actions, the short list of laws he's pushed through this Republican Congress? Somebody must be benefiting. He's enriching himself, his family, his friends. The scale of the corruption is unprecedented. There's the cover-up of the Epstein files, the crypto scams, cozying up to foreign princes for airplanes and billionaires for ballrooms, putting his name and face on buildings all over our nation's capital. This is not what our founders envisioned, not by a long shot. So I'll ask again, is the president working for you? We all know the answer is no. But here's the special thing about America. On our 250th anniversary, we know better than any nation what is possible when ordinary citizens, like those who once dreamed right here, this room, reject the unacceptable and demand more of their government. We see it in the determination of students organizing school walkouts all across the country, whose voices are becoming so powerful that the governor of Texas seeks to silence them. We see it in the bravery of Americans in Minnesota standing up for their communities, from peacefully protesting in sub-zero temperatures to carpooling children to school so that their immigrant parents are not ripped away from them in the parking lot. As a mother of 3 school-aged daughters, I am inspired by their bravery, but I am sickened that and Americans across the country are taking action. They are going to the ballot box to reject this chaos. With their votes, they are writing a new story, a more hopeful story. In November, I won my election by 15 points. And we won 13 new seats in our state legislature. Because voters decided they wanted something different. Our campaign earned votes from Democrats, Republicans, independents, and everyone in between. Because they knew as citizens they could demand more, that they could vote for what they believe matters, and that they didn't need to be constrained by a party or political affiliation. This is happening across the country. New Jersey elected Mikey Sherrill as governor in a double-digit victory. Democrats flipped state legislative seats in places like Georgia, Iowa, Mississippi, and Texas. The list goes on and on. Ordinary Americans are stepping up to run in the spirit of our forefathers. They are running to demand more and to do more for their neighbors and communities. I know this story well. I first ran for office in 2018 alongside dozens of other Democrats who did the seemingly impossible, flipping 41 seats in Congress. In my case, I was the first Democrat elected in 50 years, swinging our district 17 points. Those who are stepping up now to run will win in November because Americans, you at home, know you can demand more and that we are working to lower costs. We are working to keep our communities and our country safe, and we are working for you. In his farewell address, George Washington warned us about the possibility of, quote, cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men rising to power. But he also encouraged us, all Americans, to unite in a common cause, to move this nation forward. That is our charge once more, and that is what we are seeing across the country. It is deeply American and patriotic to do so, and it is how we ensure that the state of our union remains strong, not just this year, but for the next 250 years as well, because we, the people, have the power to make change, the power to stand up for what is right, the power to demand more of our nation. May God bless the Commonwealth of Virginia, and may God bless the United States of America.
There we go, there's 3. Okay. House. Let's see, I don't know if they're going to play something with these two afterwards, but I'm not staying around for that. I'm going to go ahead and quickly finish up my game and be done for the night. I don't know. So, like, Trump didn't talk about DOJ stuff. Spamberger did. Trump talked about his warmongering, Venezuela, Iran, and all the peace deals he supposedly has arranged. Spamberger criticized them, but I don't think she really went into them deeply. Because I think for National Democrats, Ayatollah bad, Venezuela leader bad. It's really hard to be like, yes, we oppose them unilaterally, when like there are war hawk components in the National Democrat Party. There are probably people at a fundamental level in the Democratic Party who hate those things. But I think the National Party doesn't care. The economy is hit or miss. I don't know a lot about how people are doing. When I was listening to the CNN like pre-town discussion, there was a boomery guy who tried to bring up being conservative and advocating for small government stuff. But that's not Trump. Like, that's just... the era of which conservative meant small government and believing in actually reduction of government spending is gone. Trump killed them. I don't know anyone who believes that line sincerely. Maybe that's mean to say, but I don't think there's anyone out there who does believe that line. Because it's a hard line to claim to believe in. I believe in small government. Okay. Why do you think that matters, bro? Well, because it should. Maybe it should. Maybe it fucking doesn't, though. Like... I don't know. I think there's a weird amount of like veiled ignorance people engage in and be like, Actually, like, I don't agree with the government. I'm out of money. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna send this lady over here. I'm gonna send this lady up here. It feels like a dead horse getting beat to death more and more and more anytime I hear someone talk about conservatism. Because I grew up in a house where, like, that's what my parents believed. It has nothing in common with the modern day Republican Party. They call themselves it, but I can't tell you that they are. Like, the words don't mean the same thing. And it's painful that they don't, but it's obvious that they don't. I don't even think it's that surprising, you know, like... It's kind of inevitable. It's kind of inevitable. Like, and the sad part is like, I don't think it's anything necessarily bad. Okay, maybe we build... Well, the foundry's over there. Maybe we build the Merchants Guild, or we build the factory over here. Oh, but that's okay, because we could build like a workshop over here. Okay, well, I tear down this then. We'll turn this into a factory over here. Alrighty. Acceptable losses. Get that 9th troop. Oh, well, he has ashes. Oh, just a huge amount of initiative bump. Okay. Did I kill purple by accident? I don't think I did I? It feels really weird to say that, because, like, I don't think I did anything to incapacitate them as a player. Yeah. Armed up the boys. But now we'll do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the rally point. Oh, not a foundry. We want the factory. It has a bunch of money cost. Nope. So... I feel like someone's gonna show up and beat me up. We'll find out soon enough. Hi, boy. Yeah, you just threw yourself up here. Are you okay, little man? Can I help you? Can I help you, Mr. Ryder? Jeez, that's some rudeness there, boy. Just going straight for the cheese wrapper of the cheeseburger. Going straight for it. Alright, alright. That's fucking rude. You know it's rude. You know it is. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Ryder, come on. Come on. You're being rude. Yeah. What's with you, child? That was entertainingly rude. I mean, this combat's going pretty well. I feel like I've got like almost half the map. I feel like, or at least my actual corner. Ryder, you're so desperate. It's so sad. It really is. Boy. 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 You have food upstairs in a little bit. Upstairs in a little bit. What's with you? What's with you? A little shit. Time for the rats. That's acceptable losses. I don't care about the chasing them away thing. Hi, boy. Boy. Boy, boy. Boy, 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 boy. Get spooked. Oh. You're in a tower. You're in the wall. Ryder, I swear, boy. Sit. Stop. Sit. Stop. It's not funny. It's just you being anxious. For food. You're so hungry. Well, Dad, I'm gonna starve. Need a sawmill? Okay. I can sell a bunch of stuff right here, right now. That'll let me upgrade that. Okay. Yeah, you can upgrade that. That's fine. I need a tier 2 workshop. There's that guy. Okay. It should be like literally all of my... Ryder boy, just stop! I'll save the game and we'll be done for the night, Mr. Writer, so I can take my trash up, so you'll leave me alone. Thank you for anyone who tuned in. I know I was a rambly stream. I know I took my shots at the president. He's the president. He can take the shots. That's literally his job, to take the shots. Listen, I hope you stay safe. I hope you keep focus on yourself and you do your best.
If you're texting a girl and she says she's having a bad day, just send her a picture of your biceps. It works on men too. It mainly works on men. I've actually never spoken to a woman.
Anyway, you have a good day. You focus on yourself. You will hopefully have a better night. Hopefully you don't let the shit that was said affect you at all. I hope everything you have tomorrow is success. And do your best to not let it get to you. Keep your peace as best as you can. Love y'all. Until tomorrow, when I play Wizard 101 with Mama Zealot, and Doc probably will play Cult of Lamb Draw. We'll see you then. You know, life sucks sometimes, but it won't always suck. It'll get better eventually. You just have to hope so. If you don't have a hope for it, you have to make it so. If you can't make it so, then you need to trust in someone to make it so. And if you have no one to trust, and you can't do it yourself, and you don't have the hope on its own, then you have to find yourself. Because without hope, without friends, and without your own ability, the only thing left to do at that point is find out what you have. And good luck in that. It's hard for everyone. That's not an easy question to answer. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.